Greetings. Hi there, dear Virgo, to all of my sun, moon, and rising signs, Virgo. This is your message for Leo season. I am Tonya Ankhi Ma'at Shepsunu Poole. I had to say my whole name. And it is my pleasure to bring you all this message to all my dear Virgos for this Leo season. Now, as a heads up, I do have there is a general message for all 12 signs for Leo season. So just scroll back on my page if you're on YouTube or Instagram, and you can find that there. So that's just kind of a general intro message for everybody. But this is the specific message for you, dear Virgo, this Leo season. So if you listen to the general message for all signs for Leo, in that particular reading, we all got the Fool, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. And I talk about how all of that connects for all of us this Leo season. Leo season is a time, no matter what your sun sign is, it is the time for all of us to really harness our own inner light, our own inner power, also our heart energy, because Leo rules the heart, right? Actually, physically, your heart health, as well as, love energy and all of that sort of thing. So again, you can definitely go back and listen to that general message to get all of that there. But for you, dear Virgo, even more specifically here, you will see that you have received the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is, whenever the High Priestess shows up, it is actually a time to go internally, right? Any answers you seek, the High Priestess basically says, dear Virgo, you already know the answer, right? Anything that you're trying to figure out or want to know, or just anything that you're wanting to know or delve more deeply into, the High Priestess is like, yo, you already know the answer. It's like, if you look deep within, if you look within your heart, dear Virgo, right? Because we're in Leo season, and again, Leo rules the heart. But the High Priestess is saying, you know the answers that you are seeking, or you at least need to sit sometime, perhaps in meditation, talking to maybe even wise elders, wise counselors who have that deep wisdom that you may be needing at this time. But again, the High Priestess is like, the answers are within. You just need to sit still long enough to recognize them for what they are. And again, in our general message for all 12 signs, one of the cards that came up was the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is a card of worrying, of overthinking, of overanalyzing, of seeing the answer and still like being confused about it, and all that kind of stuff. And Leo season, dear Virgo, is telling you it is not the time for that. It is the time to be very clear about what moves you on a heart level, what moves you, what helps you to shine and to stand brightly and confidently. And so for you, dear Virgo, the High Priestess is saying those answers that you are seeking, especially if you're a Virgo who's like, how do I do this? How do I figure that out? How do I accomplish that? Whatever is the how do I fill in the blank for you, dear Virgo, the High Priestess is sit still long enough to get clear on that answer. And what you'll probably find, dear Virgo, is that the answer has already been there. You've just been ignoring it again because of, what I stated a second ago about overthinking, over worrying, like seeing the answer and thinking, no, that can't be it. It's got to be something else. And the High Priestess is saying it is what it is. The answers that you seek are the answers that you've probably already found a number of times. But this is the season for you, dear Virgo, to really delve deeply and to find confidence in the inner wisdom that will come forth when you sit long enough to receive it. So there is an extended message here. As you can see here, there's one card that is still turned over. And if you would like to know what that mystery card is, I do share that in the extended. It will actually give the answer to this High Priestess question. It will actually support what the High Priestess is wanting to share with you. And so if you are wanting that extended information, that extended message, definitely go to my website, linktree/the Tonya Poole, to get that there. But if we part ways here, just know, dear Virgo, Leo season is the season for you to find the answers within yourself. All right. All right. Peace and love, dear Virgo.